You ever had a Serious Pizza?
A Serious Pizza?
Serious Pizza in Deep Ellum.
I don't think I have.
It's really good.
Okay, is that fucking cat in here?
They ran out earlier.
You can close that.
Close the
if
door?
you want. Yeah.
All right.
Because film is now in session. That's how I'm starting this fucking dumb thing.
Nice.
Dante Pizzini sitting down here with the lovely, the talented, the fucking roasting kid himself, kind of on a bit of a hot streak here.
Yeah, I had a good win on Wednesday.
Kenny Kowis, what's up? What's going on, man?
What's going on, dude? Chilling, man. I'm excited to do that. Actually, no, I'm not excited because this is, and we'll get right into it, but.
Well, I was going to say, I'm very excited you made it over here today.
Yeah, dude, I am too.
This is one I have to watch.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt. But, oh, man.
Oh, wait, were you recording? Oh, now you're recording this one now. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. All right.
But, yeah, man, we did a little roast battle together at Hyenas Comedy Club in Lakewood 3-4 weeks ago now.
Yeah, it was a month. Yeah, about a month ago. No, it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Because they're doing them every 2 weeks.
I'd of, you think?
Before or after?
Let's do the before and after. Going in, what was the mindset? Going out, what was the mindset?
I don't know, because I see you around quite a bit, but I don't really know you that well. And I'm glad you have it, because I don't have anything posted on my Instagram, so it was a little bit tougher for you. So I had like stuff to go off of, because I looked at all your stuff. But I mean, I was feeling pretty good about it. I did not expect to. I thought the first jokes would definitely land a lot better than they did. But, you know. My third joke is where it kind of picked up. I guess we'll see in the thing. What about you? How are you feeling about it?
Going into it, I was excited, man, because like we don't really know each other, but I've seen you do comedy, I've seen you roast. Like I was thinking this was just gonna be a fun night for the audience.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But man, I definitely fucked up the start, and you know what? Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Huh? So we'll go ahead. We'll run through it once, all the way through.
Yep.
We'll start over and assess. Oh man! All right, I'm gonna need another drink. Oh, and minor technical difficulty. You're excused.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. Well, let's bring up our first two comics. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you guys? Yeah, I hope so. That's what the show is. Okay.
Jesus. And we did open up the show. The crowd was cold.
And Dante Pizzini.
It was number one is a tough spot.
Yeah. Let's let it happen.
Okay, all right. So Kenny, Dante, which one?
That's correct.
Correct.
You guys do this to me. Kenny, Dante, which one?
Dante,
Kenny. Yes. Okay, Kenny and Dante and Kenny. Woo. This is fantastic. Now, guys.
Hey guys, switch places real quick.
Switch places?
That's why we got the cards.
All right.
Yeah. Leave the microphones. Just side.
So Kenny and Dante.
Already super awkward.
Exactly.
Okay. How do you guys know each other?
Kenny made this personal, man. He fucked my bitch.
I did. It was bad.
It's been 6 months. My dog still isn't walking straight. Fucking.
Shut the fuck.
It's an animal fucking joke. It's one of those nights, y'all.
Was it worth it?
I said your sister. Like you fucked my bitch. I wanted to say your sister.
Damn.
But you said we said the punchlines at the same time.
That was brutal. I would never say that to someone. Okay, well, we got to figure out who's going first in this first roast battle. Kenny, you are standing closest to the judges, so you are going to call a coin flip, head or tails.
Tails.
Here we go. It's heads. Ooh, okay, so that means you, Dante, get to decide, do you want to go first, or do you want Kenny to start off this first roast battle?
I'll go first.
Okay, Dante's going first. Let's clap it up for these two. Battle. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, let me tell my joke. Kenny's not the guy I wanted to roast tonight, but it's cool. I'll get paired up with the love child of Stuart Little and Remy the Rat.
Both great movies.
Thank you. I'm glad you saw those.
No, Dante, you're a really handsome guy. You really are. Too bad talking to you makes me want to fucking kill myself.
I thought that would land. I thought that would do better than it did.
It was the correct amount of laughter for that.
That's good. Yeah, not bad.
Kenny, you know, you really do look like the poster boy for I Got Touched as a Child. Who was it? Was it Scoutmaster? Shh, don't tell. Father Hansy, Uncle Diddles. All right.
Ugh.
All right.
Rough.
All right. Your name is Dante, which is ironic because I'd rather go through the 9 circles of hell. than listen to your
Ugh,
act.
God, memorize your fucking jokes. I didn't realize how
It's a
bad that
literature
looked.
joke.
Yeah.
I do think that was the only issue there.
Yeah,
Kenny
probably.
likes to tell a joke
Because I butchered
where,
it.
his grandmother says he looks like Matthew McConaughey. And I guess I'm a little confused. Is the punchline there that your grandmother's retarded? It's the one
kind
good
of a
joke
bit
I
Yeah,
wrote,
that was,
isn't
I
it?
like that one.
No, she's not retarded. She's a cunt. That's what she's a cunt. Dude, you look like you would drug somebody's protein shake.
That one still gets
That one, yeah.
That's fucking good. That's good.
I was thinking after, I was like, maybe
Fun
I should
fact,
have opened
Kenny
with that
actually,
one.
Auditioned to be a Ken in the new Barbie movie, but they called him back and said, "Look, Alcoholics Anonymous Ken is not what we're looking for." Pretty cool that you're flat down there, though. Use it, kid. Use it.
Thanks, man. No, dude, you dress like you have a startup company that markets vapes to children.
Final jokes.
You know, Kenny, you're not what I would call a manly man. You paint your nails. You look like a swift breeze might knock you over. But that makes you you. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with you is that you fucked my dog, dude. Not cool, man.
Call back to a dog shit joke at the beginning. And he pulls, I mean, straight dimes. And by dimes, I mean 10-year-olds.
All right, clap it up for Kenny Kowis and Dante Pizzini.
I had 2 pedophile jokes, and that one was the weaker one of the 2 because I wanted to save the good one for if we went into a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was. I didn't know what was going to happen, so I was like, let's say that one just in case.
They really throw these tiebreakers out willy-nilly.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know. I would have liked a tiebreaker. Well, no. I think from joke 3, you definitely took the lead.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad because the last one on Wednesday, I'm glad they had 3 judges because then there's no way for there to be like a tie.
Yeah.
It's always, even if it's a split decision.
And then it's more like open to the judges, like, hey, we do want to hear one more joke from
Yeah.
you guys. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Because letting the audience decide with claps is so like, it's not very. What's it called? Like, it's just
think how many moms are in the audience.
Yeah.
I want to clap for everyone.
yeah. Because when I roasted TJ, he had his entire he had like his family in the audience, and they're just gonna cheer as loud as they can, as loud as they can.
Man. Plants.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. That one was not the best. Ended stronger, and you were right. Me looking down at my phone the entire time does not look good at all.
I think it hurt on the Dante Alighieri joke.
Yeah, because
That definitely would have hit a little harder if you didn't have that kind of stutter there.
Yeah, because I flubbed it. I flubbed it hard.
Man, I got a million things I want to say.
All right.
Kenny, Dante, which
Yes.
one?
That's correct.
Correct.
You guys do this to me. Kenny, Dante, which one?
Dante.
Dante, Kenny. Yes, okay, Kenny and Dante.
He literally
Dante
pointed at me and said Kenny, and then pointed
This
you
is
said Dante. We were like, yeah.
fantastic. Now,
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey
Guys-
guys, switch places real quick.
Switch places?
That's why we got the cards.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave the
Oof.
microphones. Just side.
So
notes.
Kenny and Dante, or Dante?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you guys know each other? Do you
Kenny
guys-
made this personal, man. You fucked my bitch.
I did. It was bad. It was bad.
It's been 6 months.
his
My dog
sister.
still isn't walking straight. Fucking.
Shut the fuck.
It's an animal fucking joke. It's one of those nights, y'all. I'm so sorry.
No.
Like
I mean,
that.
it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing. I mean, play on bitch and dog.
Yeah, but like to take a gamble on the opening roast of the night and before even getting into the roast, trying to sneak a joke in there, that was just
Well,
that was
if
just
it,
ignorant on my part.
it's not a bad move if it land, because if that would have landed, it would have set you up pretty well.
Yeah.
Throughout the rest, but since it tanked here,
Yeah.
it just kind of hurt a little bit. Because we said the pun, because I said sister, your sister, but I don't know if, I guess people heard that, maybe that wasn't even that funny either.
Yeah.
The timing was weird. But I mean, it's not a bad move to out the gate, I don't think.
I think if you can sneak a good one in there, and I think if that crowd's already a little hot, though, man, like the fucking host should just get them cooking, and we should just get those first two guys going, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think Ike really talked to the audience that much before he pulled us up. I think he pulled us up pretty much immediately.
No, we kind of just got it going.
So the crowd's already. I mean, you can't blame the crowd on it because I mean,
No, it's our job.
it's
to get
our
the
job
crowd
to get the crowd going.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Next time, hey Dante, don't be a fucking idiot with these animal bestiality jokes.
I know. I like the risk. No, I like the risk. I'm just because after you told me, because after the roast you were like, oh yeah, don't. Because you said, oh, I'm so glad you didn't use your phone. I was like, oh, no, I did use my phone. I definitely used my phone.
I mean, that shows how much I was actually fucking paying attention up there.
Yeah. But yeah, it does look bad. I can't wait for the footage for this past one. I really want to see that.
This past one was solid.
It was good.
I missed most of yours and Nathan's.
Oh, you
but all
did?
the other ones were fun. Yeah, I was out getting a drink.
Oh, yeah. That was fun. I was nervous.
Going against
nervous.
Nathan?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys actually know each other.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Quite well, so you could hit the deep cuts.
Yeah,
with some
I was
of
like,
those
oh
roasts.
shit. I was worried about hurting his feelings. I'm not too sensitive. You can pretty much roast me about anything. But I was worried I'd offend him. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't gonna do anything super crazy.
I mean, I said it a couple of times. If you're someone who can get offended, don't do comedy.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
definitely not. No,
Dude,
absolutely not.
Especially your friends, like strangers at bars, are gonna say the meanest,
Oh, yeah.
worst fucking shit
Oh,
imaginable.
dude,
to you.
absolutely.
And you're just gonna keep doing it for free.
And this is good practice for situations like that when you're out and about and some asshole at a bar is trying to talk shit to you.
Yeah,
you get your working out that muscle that
quick response,
Oh, yeah.
witty,
Oh, yeah.
diffuse the situation.
Did you plan any rebuttals? Like, did you have an idea of like what try and plan? Because I really had no idea what you were gonna say.
Only thing I had for a rebuttal was that was the correct amount of laughter for that joke.
Okay.
I was like, I know one will fizzle.
Yeah.
That's one I can pocket. Let's see what else I can think
That's
of.
not bad. That's not a bad response. I don't think that it really got anything in this one, but it wasn't bad.
Well, that's one of those ones where it's like you can only use it in one roast for that. You know?
Yeah.
So as long as we're up first, like for sure, that's a freebie.
Oh yeah. How many? Did you have any extra jokes?
Yeah, I had a couple that I was torn on.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to do. I think I told you this, but I wanted to do something on your last name because Pizzini is like. Nathan told me because I think you have a joke in your act where you talk about it, right?
Pizzini
The
means
mafia,
little pizza.
Yeah, not little pizza, little paper, right?
Oh no,
Wait,
that's
no.
not me.
I swear to God.
No, little paper.
Yeah, look here, Pizzini. It's a Pizzini. Nathan told me this. I swear to God, you have a joke in your act about it.
Yeah, little pizza is the joke.
Is it little pizza?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't mean that, but
Hang
I
on. I'm not crazy here. Mafia. Oh, Pizzino. Mafia used for high-level communication.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
for sure.
Pizzino.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Oh, I had one. You look like Lord Farquaad's gay older brother.
I can see that with the hair down and everything.
Yeah, dude.
That fits.
And I thought right here when I was looking at, you kind of look like what's his name? You get like a Mitch Hedberg look a little bit with the long hair.
Oh yeah, I mean he's definitely one of my heroes.
Oh,
so
Mitch
I can
Hedberg's
see
fucking
that.
killer.
What the fuck was the other one I was debating? Oh, Kenny, you look like a school shooter that never had the balls to do it. So now you're just here,
That's good.
and I'm gonna watch what I say around you.
Dude, I've gotten so many school shooter jokes.
We're white. It's kind of our brand, you know.
Yeah.
We're the best at it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Here's the sixth one that I had. Dante, I don't know if you just graduated college or just paid off your mortgage. Either way, I wouldn't trust you around a 14-year-old.
That's good. That's.
I was
tight.
hoping because you
That's a fun one.
because I had seen you before and you didn't have your mustache,
Yeah.
and so you looked younger. But then you showed up with the mustache, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't know if that one would work or not." But yeah,
I feel like the mustache always helps for pedophile jokes.
oh yeah, for sure.
It can
For
only
sure.
enhance it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, shit. Let's get in here. Let's
Yeah,
look at
let's-
jokes number one.
Damn.
Because I know you
We're
do.
getting this shit somewhere.
All right, let's get into it. Jesus.
Someone. Okay, well, we got to figure out who's going first in this first roast battle. Kenny, you are standing closest to the judges, so you are going to call a coin flip, head or tails.
Tails.
Here we go. It's heads. Ooh, okay, so that means you, Dante, get to decide, do you want to go first, or do you want Kenny to start off this first roast battle?
I'll go first.
Okay, Dante's going first. Let's clap it up for these two. Battle, battle, battle. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, let me tell my joke. Kenny's not the guy I wanted to roast tonight, but it's...
I like that one. I did like that one.
I think I should have just done Stuart Little. Remy the Rat was a reach.
Yeah.
I was just making a rat joke there.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
I could maybe see Stuart Little.
Stuart Little, I do have big ears. I do kind of have like a mouse face a little bit.
Like softer features.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I'm glad you got the references, though. That made me feel better.
Oh, yeah, I
at
love
least.
those movies. Those are great movies. I love Stuart Little. I haven't seen it in a while, but I do like the movie.
I haven't seen Ratatouille in forever.
Really?
Or what was that other weird one that came out? Flushed Away?
Flushed Away, yes. Yes. I wanted to write a joke about a Flushed Away joke, because Nathan kind of has for Nathan's roast, he kind of has that look a little bit. He kind of looks like a rat from there.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, the evil toad.
Oh, that's funny.
This time.
Yeah.
Don't be forcing jokes just because you like them. Got a bad habit of that.
Yeah.
Both great movies.
Thank you. I'm glad you saw those.
No, Dante, you're a really handsome guy. You really are. Too bad talking to you makes me want to fucking kill myself.
That got nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Because I was like, you're a handsome dude. What can I attack? Oh, his personality. Let's do that. He's boring as shit. Which I don't actually think that. I was just like, whatever.
No, yeah. I thought it was funny, but I feel like that's one of those jokes where all depending on the phrasing, it's like on one side of the line it's a good rib, and on the other side of the line it's like that's kind of mean.
Oh, you
know
think
what
it
I
was?
mean?
You think it was towing that? Do you think the audience was like? Because
I think that's how the audience took it.
Yeah.
But I laughed right away because I was like, oh, I get it. It's like I'm talking to me is like watching paint dry. Is what you were going for.
Yeah, that might have been better.
Vapid. or
I
boring.
went. I'm gonna kill myself, and that's like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
It's like it's that bad.
and
Jesus.
and opening with that. Well, I was
Yeah.
always with the jokes. I always think about, okay, what's the most extreme thing I can take it to? Not to just be offensive, but to kind of show the juxtaposition, I guess, or like kind of, because I was like compliment and then.
I like that.
You're boring.
I like that setup a lot.
That
Like
was-
something nice. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah,
that's fun.
because when I see roast or like Jeff Ross, I'm trying to think of an example. The Jeff Ross, like the roast of what's that dude? Really handsome guy from he's big in the '80s.
John Stamos,
Not John Stamos.
Bob Saget.
I wouldn't call Bob Saget handsome.
Back in the day, he was a looker.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I guess.
In the
I'm
80s?
thinking of him at the later half of his life. Whatever it was, whatever the roast they do where they sit on stage in a big panel. They always go, Peyton Manning, or no, was it Peyton Manning? Let's just say Peyton Manning. Oh, I love Peyton Manning. He's awesome. I saw him backstage. Peyton Manning looks like if football players adapted to where they didn't need helmets anymore because he has a big head.
Yeah.
So I like
He
those.
looks a little Sid the Sloth.
I like those. Yeah. I like those where it starts off with a compliment and then boom, you hit them with a.
So I think that's a really interesting realm to look at because there, the audience has so much more information about that entire panel of people just through their status as celebrities.
No. Oh, I see what you mean.
Whereas like here, assuming no one knows who the fuck we are.
Oh, nobody knows who we are.
We need to like include information in every roast we have, so it
Yep.
makes sense for the people that are like, I don't know these fucking people.
Yeah. 'Cause it's with personal jokes. Yeah, you really have to set them up.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knew Nathan graduated from college, so I had to go, oh, Nathan graduated from college, and then go into the joke that
And
I
then
did.
that's short, that's sweet, that's tight. You don't get too wordy like, oh, Nathan went to school in South Dakota State. Well, roast.
Yeah, and I tend to overwrite quite a bit, and I have to really look at it and be like, okay, I don't need any of this information. This
Where can I
information.
trim the fat on
Exactly.
this? Yeah.
Exactly.
To that point you were saying about you like to start extreme.
Yeah.
The way I've been kind of looking at roasts, I'm kind of in that headspace of no one has no fucking clue who we are. I like to start one with like something appearance based. because this is the first time the audience is seeing us.
Yeah.
They're kind of going off of his looks.
Yeah.
I think that's good. And then I like to put the most extreme joke. So the retard joke I did
Yeah.
was number 3.
Yeah.
Because that's the middle. I'm either going to lose them or they're going to love it.
Yeah.
And I got
That's a good
2
idea.
jokes to finish or redeem myself, right?
Yeah, that's why I should have started with the drug your protein shake one, because that one is short, sweet, not an ounce of fat on it.
Really only need
real
to look
quick.
at me to get that.
Yeah. And once I open with that, and then I probably should have put the suicide one in the middle, because that's where because I feel like if I won them over first.
I was gonna say either in the middle or at the very end.
At the very end,
because after
yeah.
all the jokes I told,
Yeah.
like you could have said, just hearing your
it would've
jokes
set
makes
it
me
up.
want to kill myself.
Oh, that would have been. God damn it, that would have been good.
Oh, just save that for anyone you roast and you're
Yeah.
kicking their ass. Dude. That's a good finish.
Yeah, that would be good. Damn. All right, you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's see. Round 2.
Oh Jesus, Mark.
Uh, Uh, Oh,
It was the correct amount of laughter for that.
That's good. Oh, that did land.
Kenny,
That's a
you
laugh.
know, you really do look like the poster boy for I Got Touched as a Child. Who was it? Was it Scoutmaster? Shh, don't tell. Father Hansy? Uncle Diddles? Way too much. I should
Yeah,
have just
and-
left it at poster boy.
Mm-hmm.
I just
think
love
of-
saying Uncle Diddles. Like,
Uncle
that's a
Diddles, yeah,
funny
it's
word.
pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you kind of trailed off there at the very end. I see what you're trying to do. It just
It is the same issue with the first one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to force those extra tags.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did with the doorknob one. That one didn't.
Yeah.
That one didn't. I was like, well, I shouldn't have said that. I was like, what's the most boring thing I can think of? And I looked at my doorknob. I was like, oh, doorknob. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Watching paint dry, that's my go-to.
Watching paint dry is good.
Yeah,
Watching
yeah.
paint dry is good.
Watching the grass grow.
Watching water boil.
Yeah, you look like the poster boy for I Got Touched as a Kid. It's cute. It's one little mouthful.
Yeah.
And then if there's like a big pop on that, maybe throw in a tag, but
Yeah, I think after, because that one, I don't think that landed either, did it?
No. No, it didn't land at all, and then I just threw on 2 tags that also
Yeah.
didn't
Not
land.
laughter for that joke.
Oh, Kenny, you know, you really do look like the poster boy for I Got Touched as a Child. Who was it? Was it
Oh, there you
Scoutmaster?
got a chuckle.
Don't tell.
I just kept going.
I deflated that joke by just keep fucking talking.
Yeah. You drug it out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear mine. Which one is this one? Oh, this is the Dante's
All right.
Inferno reference.
Your name is Dante, which is ironic because I'd rather go through
Ugh,
the 9
God.
circles of hell than listen to your act.
See, I
You know
love
what I
Yes.
like,
I
though?
like that.
what.
I
Don't
like.
tell. Father Hansy, Uncle Diddles. All right. All right.
The eye contact is good once you look at you
Alright.
guys fucking
Yeah.
dialed
Your
in
name
on
is
me.
Dante, which is ironic because I'd rather go through the
Ugh.
9 circles of hell than listen to your act.
I just held eye contact.
You're looking at me like you get it, right?
He likes to tell a joke where his grandmother says he.
That's funny.
I like that one though.
Yeah, it was
That's-
a good. I just flubbed it by
Just
looking
a
at my
little stutter
fucking
step.
phone. And I did for the
Ironic
last
because
one,
I'd rather go through
Yeah, see the pause right
9
there.
circles of hell than listen to your act.
and it is 9 circles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. It's
Yeah.
an old shitty book.
Yeah, I read it like sophomore year of high school.
Hey, you were an
That's a-
edgy high schooler too.
Well, no, we read it in class.
Oh, you guys had to read it
Yeah, we read it in class. Yeah, or it
Why?
was we read it at home, then talked about it during class.
for like visual descriptors, I guess. Like it's good at that, but there's no narrative. There's no plot.
Yeah,
It
it's
just goes
just
down
about
and
it.
looks at stuff.
Yeah, he's just looking at all like the yeah. I don't know what, because he died, right? He dies and then, or is it a dream about? Does he have a dream
It's
about
either a
dying?
dream. He like goes down and visits his homie Virgil, and Virgil's
Oh, that's
like,
right.
Hey, so this is level 1. We
He's
got
like, yeah, show you around.
water cooler over there. Like literally that for 9 levels.
That's funny. Yeah, grab a beer, dude. It's a pretty long tour.
Coors guy?
Yeah.
You look like a Coors guy.
Yeah, but I thought of that one. I was like, I thought that was a good, well-written joke, but it just didn't. I fucking had my face in my phone the whole time.
It's the tricky part about comedy, man. If it's perfect on paper, it doesn't mean it's perfect on stage.
That's true. That is true. And it had to do with my stage presence as well.
Yeah. It's a literature joke. I
Yes.
like that. I like that. Kenny likes to tell a joke where his grandmother says he looks like Matthew McConaughey. And I guess I'm a little confused. Is the punchline there that your grandmother's retarded? That's just kind of a mean joke, isn't it?
No, she's not retarded. She's a cunt.
I like that little rebuttal, too.
That was fun. Yeah, because I do that on stage in my act sometimes.
That's definitely the best joke I had for this roast. That
was a good one.
It's a joke you frequently tell, I feel like.
I liked it. It was short, sweet.
What do you think about, I feel like the tag at the end, it's kind of a mean joke, isn't it, dude? Like, I threw that in there to make it seem like you're the one calling her retarded.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
For thinking you look like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Like, that's what it was. But I was trying to frame it in the context, like, you're making that the punchline of the joke.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know if you have to ask him. I don't know if it read that way.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're calling my grandma retarded.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
It's ironic because I'd rather go through the 9
Jesus Christ, we get it. No, I'm joking.
It's a literature joke. I
Yes.
like that. Kenny likes to tell a joke where his grandmother says he looks like Matthew McConaughey. And I guess I'm a little confused. Is the punchline there that your grandmother's retarded? That's just kind of a mean joke, isn't it?
I'm
not
okay.
like I'm trying to frame it.
Oh, I
as
see the
like,
tag.
I'm not calling her retarded. Kenny's calling her retarded with this joke.
Okay. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, because I on stage when I heard that I was like, mean joke. No, because the joke, the Matthew McConaughey joke is. It's supposed to be like a self-deprecating joke.
Oh, I know that's not the punchline at
Yeah.
all. Yeah, I'm just saying that's what I was going for.
Okay, I see.
Because I was worried the audience would be like, is he calling his grandmother retarded?
I think they did think that. I think,
Yeah.
I think they
But
did.
they still laughed.
They did laugh. Yeah.
Those monsters.
They did still laugh. It was funny. It's a funny joke.
I don't know. I get weird with some words. That's one of them.
Oh, do you not like to use it as much like that
I
much?
fucking love using it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
me
it's
too.
a great word. I got a lot of super retarded friends.
Yeah,
I don't know
dude.
how else to describe them.
I had a roast on TJ where I said, I'm trying to remember the wording. Oh wait, I bet I could find it. I have all my roasts saved.
Hell yeah.
Or all my jokes. TJ's one that, I don't know. Hang on, where is it? Just like, okay, you're like the Neil deGrasse Tyson of comedy. Just like he's really, really smart to fucking retards, you're really, really funny to fucking retards.
I like that. I like to double down.
Yeah,
That's
I tried
fun.
to double down. I like the jokes. Like Norm Macdonald's the king of this, where he'll use the same word in the setup as the punchline, because that's like something a comedy that really you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to stay away from using the same word
if
in the
you
setup.
fucking suck.
Yeah.
But if you're a champion
Yeah.
and you can sneak it in there
Yeah,
with people
that's what I
realizing
was
it,
trying to do, because he's
Yeah.
the king of it, just using the same word in the punchline.
That's what
and
I
I fucking
love.
love those jokes.
That's what I love about a good, like a, not necessarily a joke, like a bit or a story.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you get so captivated in them doing the bit or telling the story that
Oh, yeah.
like, they totally front load the punchline and it
Yeah.
doesn't even register because you're just along for the ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking
100%.
Incredible skill to hone.
Yeah, so that's what I was going for. But I like the use of retard in this one for sure.
Dude, you look like you would drug somebody's protein shake.
That still gets me. That's fucking good. That's good.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, he's an attractive dude, a meathead that also looks a little redneck.
A little sketchy.
Yeah, a little sketchy. So I was like, you look like you would drug somebody's drink. I was like, no, he's a meathead, protein shake.
I love that. That's just, it's perfect. One breath, one mouthful,
Mhm.
quick.
Yeah, that was my favorite one that I wrote, I think. With this at least, or this one that it did the best. It did the best.
Yeah, I got nothing much else to say for that one. That's a beautiful joke right there.
Thanks, man.
Fun fact, Kenny actually auditioned to be a Ken in the new Barbie movie. But they called him back and said, look, Alcoholics Anonymous Ken is not what we're looking for. Pretty cool that you're flat down there, though. Use it, kid. Use it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's why I wrote that joke.
Yeah, no,
That's
for sure.
Not a good joke.
It I like the original punchline, the Alcoholics Anonymous, but nobody. I don't think the audience knows that I like to booze it up.
I didn't provide any sort of information.
There was no information
like that
about
at all.
So maybe you set it up that I was a booze bag anyway, like to begin with.
If I had better front loaded the information.
Maybe,
there,
but then you're adding more like.
then it gets wordy and it
Yeah,
starts
it's
to get
tough.
a little long.
Yeah, it's tough for sure. And then again with that tag at the very end, it didn't work either. That's tough. I like the thought behind it. I thought it was funny because I know myself.
Well, I was trying to ask Nate. Okay, that's the first thing you're telling me. But yeah, I don't know. It's 4 out of 5 of these. I just got to write better jokes. Is really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Fucking Barbie came out a week ago. If I want to talk about that, save it for the open mic. Don't do it for a
Don't do it for a roast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can do topical stuff because you did like a topical like roast mixture, which is I don't know. I don't know if that. I don't think I've ever. I think that's the first topical roast joke I've heard. Maybe not. I have no idea.
I'm glad I could pop your cherry on that one. Clearly, it went so well. I'll probably do it again.
Hey, fuck it. No, take the chance, man. Maybe you'll find one that works.
I should have just talked about that.
You dress like you have a startup company that markets vapes to children.
I also really like that one.
I thought of that one literally like 20 minutes before, or not 20 minutes. Me and Bryce met up at the Starbucks right by Hyenas, and because I was like, I need to write some jokes, man. I think I only had 4. And I was like, I need to sit down, and I wasn't too nervous about it. I was like, I'll think of something. Mm-hmm. But I thought of that one in the Starbucks, and I was like, oh wait, no, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it worked. It worked.
I definitely got like a smarmy tech guy vibe.
Yeah, because you're very clean cut. Right, you're nice and groomed, but then you look like a
little sketchy.
Yeah.
Sketchy.
Final jokes.
Man, God damn it! I'm so sorry. Kenny,
No,
you're
don't
not
apologize
what I
to
would
me.
call a manly man. You paint your nails. You look like a swift breeze might knock you over.
Little
But
sad
makes
that didn't
you
get a
you,
pop.
there's nothing wrong with
That
What
was
is
good.
wrong with you is that you fucked my dog, dude. What? The?
It didn't work at the
See,
beginning.
yeah,
it's not going
that's-
to work at the
Call
end.
back to a dog shit joke at the beginning.
I said the dog shit. I shouldn't have said.
No, dog.
I just shouldn't have said dog shit.
See, I
'cause
thought dog shit was funny.
I did that on
Because
accident.
it was a dog joke.
I did that on accident. I didn't realize until
It's like over pun.
we watched it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it didn't work. But yeah, the dog joke didn't work in the beginning, and then I was like, then you call back to it. I was like, oh yeah, no.
Don't ever call back to jokes that don't work.
Unless
It's
you're
not gonna
making
work.
unless you're making fun of it. Unless you're making
Yeah.
fun of the joke.
Yeah. But not in a roast. Like the joke has to work in a roast.
Yeah, for sure.
I said you're handsome. You are a handsome guy. And he pulls, straight dimes. And by dimes, I mean 10-year-olds.
All right, clap it up for Kenny Kowis.
Not the strongest finish.
another one that's like, if you didn't realize we're a room full of jackasses just joking, like,
Yeah.
is he being mean or is he like ribbing him?
Well, I feel like it's set up as a roast. I mean, I think they advertised it better this time because they included like, don't show up if like you're gonna hear some horrendous shit here.
Yeah.
Like, be prepared. This isn't for the faint of heart. If you don't like, when people say the word retard, this is not the place to be.
Yeah.
But well, how packed? I can't remember how many people were there. Were there quite a few, or was it?
I think there was like 15 real people maybe at this
Okay.
one. And then like 20 comics.
Oh, I guess yeah.
So it's a good size.
Okay, not bad. It was packed out this past week. I think there's like 80 people in there, like real people.
Shit. I think it just needs like a hint bit more of information of like what makes you think this guy fucks kids, like a reference to the mustache.
Oh yeah.
Like my first tattoo was a Star Wars tattoo.
Oh, I didn't know that. Your first
maybe,
tattoo was a Star Wars tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the gray Jedi coat on my thigh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I have a flower that my ex-girlfriend drew on my thigh right here.
Nice.
Yep.
Is it a good flower?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my pants off, but I don't know. If you're trying to monetize this.
Don't want to get me too excited up in here. I don't know. I had my bare feet out in frame last time. I'm
Oh,
trying
you
to
did?
monetize that.
Oh, Jesus.
Kowis and Dante Pizzini.
Do we give a shit what the judges say? Is it funny?
Yeah, Nate said something pretty funny. It was Nate and Nathan, right?
Nathan and
Nate, okay.
Nate is his name?
Yeah, on the far right, the
I
white
just
shirt.
want to call him like Wells Fargo, Mr. Beast.
That's pretty funny.
All right, that was an interesting start to the night. That was fun.
Thanks,
first
Ike.
two
Interesting.
parts were like...
Nathan's out of frame. You can't even see
Then
him.
we picked up some steam in the third round. I liked when you said the thing about drugging protein shakes, and you couldn't even deny that.
So fucking.
Let's turn things over to our judges, Nate and Nathan. Guys, where were your heads at during that battle?
So what trailer park did we pull you to out? To me, it looks like the amalgamation of the state of Arkansas versus every homeless meth head in Austin. I got to give that one to Kenny. The last three were just heavy hitting. He had kind of a slow start, but bigger laughs. So, Kenny.
All right, let's clap it up. One vote for Kenny right here. Will Kenny win this first battle, or will we go to a sudden death? It's up to Nathan now. Nathan?
Hell yeah, man. I gotta say, I feel like you guys look like a shitty Hall & Oates cover band, honestly. That's what I think. Hello, trailer park version of that. But yeah, you guys had me worried at first.
Yeah, that wasn't Hall & Oates. Yeah, Rich Girl. I like the Rich Girl.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
know
2
Hall &
votes for
Oates.
Kenny
I just
makes
had a few
Kenny the
beers
winner,
that
but
night.
let's clap it up for
Yeah,
both
for
these
sure.
two. And gentlemen, let's hug it out. Hug it out. We want to
So fun.
We want
I
to
mean,
see
it
you
was a
fucking
fun
hug.
roast. It was fun.
It's a good time. The only other thing that I really wish I could improve upon, and I don't know how, is, if we just kind of cut the audio.
Wait, what?
We just look a little awkward on stage.
Yeah,
don't we?
yeah. Stage
How do
presence.
we look more combative, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, the problem with me is I'm looking straight down at my phone the entire time. My head's
shouldn't be holding that beer either. That's
my head's
distracting
like,
as fuck.
you think the beer as well?
Yeah.
I don't think having it. Well, maybe but they don't have a stool on, or they only have the stool that Ike is sitting on.
Yeah.
So there's nowhere to put it. And yeah, you were so right about the phone. The phone, like my head, oof. I felt more comfortable, but it's because I know Nathan better. I feel like I look more confident in that one.
Yeah.
But I kind of have like this weird, like I'm real stiff, and I kind of have like real robotic, like looking around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's just me or if I can do anything to fix that. I have no idea.
Well, it's something to think about for the next one. You
Yeah,
know?
no, for sure.
Maybe do something in the mirror before. Just how do you
Relax.
relax a little bit?
I'm like, weird.
Looking at me, I think a big thing. It might be you too.
Yeah.
Let's finish this joke. Neither of us really put the microphone down, and I think that's a habit from like mics. Always try to keep it by your mouth.
You're saying, I see.
Like
what
if
you're
it's
saying.
not your turn,
Put the mic down.
like just stand there and like take the joke. Maybe I don't know. Like that looks a little weird. Just like standing there
Is there anybody else's on this?
on this clip.
Yeah. I don't know if he sent me. Oh, no, he didn't.
No.
Because I want to see if any other people kept the mic up.
We're gonna watch a pro set now.
Oh, we are? Okay,
Unless you
okay.
got anything else for this?
No, I'm pretty much. No, that's
You
pretty-
want to be
no.
done with
Yeah,
this? I wanted to be done with this
delete
like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But nah, man, we gotta sit down. We gotta force ourselves to watch our shit.
Yeah, that's really important.
Because
with jokes.
especially really little things like that, like we can always write out our jokes and do better, but presence on stage,
presence and delivery for sure.
how do we relax a little?
I
That's a
think
big
because
thing.
I don't. Feel like our delivery was confident, but we just don't. We're real stiff on stage.
Yeah, I think there's some I probably could have delivered a little less choppy, or the tags, just remove those.
Yeah.
And leave it at the one roast joke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But here I got this one pulled up just because
Sam Morril versus Joe Mackey.
super nice quality, super easy watch. It's short.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know Sam. You know
I
Joe?
like Sam Morril. I've heard of Joe Mackey. I don't know a lot of his stuff though.
Okay.
Is it Mackey?
Yeah.
Joe Mackey. Okay.
So this is going to be very not similar to us in like quality, but in like there's
similar-
clearly someone telling much better jokes.
Oh,
And the other guy's just kind of taking it. Yeah.
Oh, I think you muted it. Who's the host?
Joe looks like the type of guy that would say fudge instead of fuck. He also looks like the type of guy who would eat fudge instead of fuck.
He's right, I enjoy fudge. Sam once tweeted that the worst thing you can say about a comedian on stage is that he's a nice person. That's not true. When Sam's on stage, I say he's a terrible person, he's not funny, and I hope he dies slowly.
Damn.
That was a good one, Spaz Bono. And I remember when I first met Joe, it was right after Geppetto turned him into a real boy. And
Sam's allergic to ibuprofen. It's his kryptonite. That's not the only thing he has in common with Superman. Both of their fathers abandoned them.
Joe, you look like Pee Wee Herman if his big adventure was going to Dunkin' Donuts.
I could stand to lose a few pounds. Did you know that Sam suffers from terrible ADD? It's actually a blessing, though. He can't focus on his upbringing, his love life, and his career.
Joe, look at that belly. You put the burgers and Asperger's.
Sam used to tutor young children for money, but their books had words he'd never seen before, like taste.
Last joke. It's hard for Joe to be mean because he's a good, devout Catholic, you know? Joe is so Catholic that he actually looks like a pregnant virgin.
Comedy Central gave Sam an hour special. They'll do anything to make The Daily Show look funny. For Sam to get laughs, it'll have to be an hour of him trying to lift weights.
Yeah, Joe's got more groans than laughs for sure. Like ohs.
And I think that's that fine line because Sam Morril definitely is a roast comedian.
Oh, yeah,
He's done it,
absolutely.
thousands of times.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Joe, not so much.
Mhm.
I think Joe kind of fell into that trap of just saying mean shit.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because he's opened up like I opened up with the kill yourself joke. Like,
Yeah.
and I wish you would die.
Yeah. But I don't know. Definitely a lot of appearance-based jokes. I noticed.
Yeah,
you look like
yeah.
similar to. I don't know. Let's go ahead and watch that first.
Yeah,
one.
let's see the
From
first
each of them.
joke.
Joe looks like the type of guy that would say fudge instead of fuck. He also looks like the type of guy who would eat fudge instead of fuck.
Okay.
I like that a lot. I like that,
and I notice his hand indicates when he's done with the joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you run that back a little bit.
Yeah.
Guy that would say fudge instead of fuck.
Oh.
There's still more.
He also looks like the type of guy who would eat fudge instead of fuck.
now he's done.
Oh, I see. Wow.
So that's a nice little
That's
trick.
a subtle.
For if you're
So he
going to
kept
have
his-
more to it, what indicator do you have?
I didn't notice that because when I first heard when he said the first line, I was like, okay.
Mhm.
And then when he flipped, I was like, oh. And he puts his hand. Wow.
Film session, man. We got to watch the film back, see what we can
that's
pick
true.
up, right?
That is true.
Whether he's doing it intentionally or not, that is like a subconscious thing to the audience. Like, hey, I have more to say.
Yeah. Okay.
He's right, I enjoy fudge.
I like that he just took
Sam
it.
once tweeted that the worst thing you can say about a comedian on stage is that he's a nice person. That's not true. When Sam's on stage, I say he's a terrible person, he's not funny, and I hope he dies slowly.
See, that got more groans than laughs.
It's just
Open
mean.
up hot. Yeah.
even if you throw that later in the set and you build up to it, there's still there needs to be like a silly factor in the burn almost. Right?
Yeah.
Like maybe an absurdity or I don't know, but something about that just feels like
Yeah, it was mean. It was more mean than it was funny.
Exactly.
What's her name? I forgot her name.
That's Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glaser. That's right. She's funny.
She's got some specials.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one, Spaz Bono. And, I remember when I first met Joe. It was right after Geppetto turned him into a real boy. And
Sam's allergic.
Do you think he had more for that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
know.
let it hang there?
Oh, it kind of seems like it. He might have, because he kind of. Because
right after Geppetto turned him into a real boy. And
he might have had more.
Yeah.
He might have had. That's right. Because he said and. Yeah, it was probably a good decision to just let that one.
It's another interesting aspect of it, man.
That's interesting.
The crowd loses their shit there. Let it ride.
Yeah, just let it ride.
You know,
let it ride, and it worked.
Sam's allergic to Superman. Both of their fathers abandoned them.
Joe, you look like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, see, another just mean one.
Yeah, again, just mean. I did like the setup.
Yeah, it was good.
He's allergic to something just like Superman.
Yeah.
But, instead of being a crystal from outer space, it's $6 at CVS.
Yeah.
Much easier to defeat. Like, there's different ways you could have played with that or something.
Yeah, I did one. The last joke I did at the Kinsey Ford roast, it was something like. Actually, I have it written down. It was something similar to that, and it got a big groan. Where's Kinsey?
Oh, this wasn't the miscarriage joke, was it?
Miscarriage joke? No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. Oh. Everyone's scared of AI, but I think it's a great thing. Kinsey, artificial insemination is the only way you're going to get pregnant. No, that one got a laugh. And this is the one. I said I was going to make a dead dad joke, but I didn't want to lose the audience. You know how painful loss is. I said that
like
one.
That. Did that get a pop?
No, it got a groan. It kind of bombed.
It's a little dark, but it's fun because it's just a turn right at the
Yeah,
end. Like, I'm not insensitive. I'm not going to make a joke like that. Make a joke
and then
like
make a joke about it. Yeah. But yeah, the audience did not like it at all. And I think I closed with that. Did I close with that one? Oh, no, the last one. Kinsey has crippling panic attacks, ADHD, and asthma. That's like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit of being the most insufferable person to exist. And that one didn't do well either. I think that one was also too mean.
I think that works really well with, like, things that are choices. Anxiety, panic attacks, those are kind of
things that are out of your control.
Whereas, like, being vegan or CrossFit or being super into F1 racing,
that was probably
those are all kind of dorky choices people make.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's a key thing with roasts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it when someone goes up and just starts ripping on someone for being fat. Unless they front load it with, like, dude, this guy is a fucking animal at buffets. Like, dude,
okay.
Do more than just pick out a quirk about someone. Like, pick out something they actively choose to do, or like a hobby they have, because that makes that keeps it on the fun side of things versus like the just being mean side of things.
I see what you're saying.
What I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, because
that's just what I think. I don't know if that's
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because that definitely didn't. Because it didn't do well at all. It bombed. That's what I was worried about with Nathan's roast. I was like, I gotta keep it fun and silly, but also roast, because I didn't want to. Because there are things that I could probably. Me and Nathan are close enough that we could probably hurt each other's feelings.
Oh yeah.
Because I wasn't worried about that with you, because I was like, we're not really. We're friends, but we don't really know each other that well. So I was like, whatever he says, it's
impossible to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that's what you said.
26-year-old white guy. Life is awesome. It's very easy. I don't know why people are complaining about it.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Almost through this one.
Thing he has in common with Superman, both of their fathers abandoned them.
Joe, you look like Pee Wee Herman if his big adventure was going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Another appearance-based joke.
Yeah,
That's
good.
great. Because
That's
I'm
good.
sure half that crowd knows Joe and loves him, but the
Yeah.
other half probably really doesn't. They're just kind of getting a look at him, right?
Yeah, that's true. And I like how Sam is doing "you look like" jokes, but he's not saying "you look like." He's doing it in a way that, like with the Dunkin' Donuts joke, he's not going out and saying like, it's a fat joke hidden. Yeah,
Yeah. Hidden in an analogous.
yeah,
or an
exactly.
analogy.
Yeah.
That does look like a fun room, though.
That does look so much fun.
I could stand to lose a few pounds.
It's just taking it.
It's so
Did
funny.
you know that Sam suffers from terrible ADD? It's actually a blessing, though. He can't focus on his upbringing, his love life, and his career.
I do like that.
That was a good one. That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
Joe, look at that belly. You put the burgers and Asperger's.
Sam used to tutor young children for money, but their books had words he'd never seen before, like taste.
I don't get that one.
He has poor taste. Where he doesn't understand good taste.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind of reaching.
Yeah,
It's
that
hard
was
for
all right.
Joe to be mean because he's a good, devout Catholic, you know? Joe is so Catholic that he actually looks like a pregnant virgin.
Comedy Central gave Sam an hour special. They'll do anything to make The Daily Show look funny.
That was good. I like how he puts his,
For Sam-
again, an indicator, like
For
you
Sam
said
to
before.
get laughs, it'll have to be an hour of him trying to lift weights.
That's funny. See, maybe he should have just ended it on that one because
Yeah.
his final punchline wasn't as hard hitting.
But that Comedy Central will do anything.
Yeah, to make the Daily Show look funny.
That
That's
was
good.
a good line.
That's
That was
really
fun.
great. That's great. The Daily Show. That's Trevor Noah, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent.
Is it not bad?
I'm not gonna lie.
I saw it a couple years ago, and I just wasn't super. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it.
So it's not Trevor Noah now.
Oh, it's
now
not?
It's been like floating hosts.
Oh.
And that's been fun.
Okay. So they got a new
I don't
person in
know.
there.
As like the host, I didn't love him, but his stand-up is actually really fucking funny.
Who was it?
Trevor Noah.
Oh, Trevor Noah.
Yeah, like-
we're talking about Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say I didn't love him as a host of the
I
show.
like watching stand up live. That's the best way to consume stand up.
Well, now that's what's been interesting. I guess not live, but you said you listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Like I used to fucking love Bill Burr, but ever since I started listening to his podcast, like his last couple specials, I'm like, I feel like this is a finished product from the podcast.
Oh wait,
Not
how
all
so?
of it, but like some of the things he's talked about, I'm like, he's revisited this subject multiple times
Oh, do you think the podcast
on
kind
his
of
show. I think for a lot
dilutes
of
it a little
comedians-
bit?
I don't think they dilute it. I think just like some of the things they talk about, they are working out material.
on the podcast?
And when you see that final special, you're like, oh, he talked about this on an episode with.
Oh, do you think
whoever
it
the fuck-
takes away
yeah.
from it?
No, not necessarily.
'Cause I saw-
think,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I guess it just speaks more to the saturation of content in all forms we have today.
Yeah, that's-
between
yeah.
specials, podcasts, YouTube, radio. You can ingest comedy in so many different ways. There's bound to be overlap. right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because I know Sam Morril and Mark Norman have a segment on their podcast where they sit down and they. I forget
We
the
might be
segment-
drunk, right?
Yeah, we might be drunk. Yeah. And they sit down and they go, all right, what bits do you guys have? And they work out bits on the podcast. And so I listen to the podcast. I don't listen to it very often, but it's the same thing happened. I went to go see Mark Norman live. Wait, I heard that. And he said one of the jokes that he was working on in the podcast. I was like, oh, wait, I heard that one.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, I was like, but it wasn't like, I don't know. It wasn't necessarily a good thing. It wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't a good thing. I was like, oh, I heard it before.
It's different.
Yeah.
And it's very
Yeah.
cool. It's really cool to see like us being involved with comedy now, doing it ourselves.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I see how you can do that, how you can use your time to be, you're doing the podcast, but you're also enhancing your stand-up. You're enhancing your improv. Like they're all kind of tools to punch each other up in different ways.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
You do stand up and a show goes bad. Now you got something to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I like Mark Norman's other podcast, Tuesdays with Stories. Is
I don't think I've heard that one.
Really?
Yeah, who's he on that one with?
It's Joe List.
Oh, okay. I like Joe List.
Joe List is funny. But they go on the road on the weekend. They come back, record the podcast, and then they just talk about their weekend.
Oh,
they don't talk about bits. They don't talk about bits. They don't talk about anything.
Yeah.
They
was
talk
in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I was in.
Got some barbecue.
Yeah, I was in Massachusetts. This is what happened on the flight, and Mark is always missing his flights and shit. It's really funny. And then when Mark was single, he would only talk about going and be like, "Yep." So I started Tinder, and he talks about all the chicks he hooks up with. It was really funny.
Beautiful. Well, shit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Appreciate you coming down doing the film.
Yeah, dude. Are we wrapping up?
How
much time are we at?
That's all I got for.
This is fun, man.
Yeah,
I love breaking down comedy.
Really, with this, I'm not aiming for necessarily a comedic tone or anything.
Yeah,
I want us both to walk away thinking like, okay, these are 3 or 4 things I can.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think we definitely got some good stuff.
Oh yeah,
watching this roasting is something I would love to get better at.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
Very fun to have in the tool belt.
I'm 3-1.
3-1.
I'm 3-1 now. Since I beat Nathan, 3-1.
Me, Nathan. Who's your third?
It's Kinsey Ford. No, you, Nathan, TJ, and then you, Nathan, TJ, Kinsey. Yeah, and I lost to TJ.
TJ beat you. That's right.
Yep. Which I don't know.
Damn.
I'm not
Teach
gonna
me,
say
Sensei.
that.
I'm 1-2. Teach me.
We could write together. I'm down. But I know I did give Bryce some jokes the same night as our roast, and it tanked. So
that's another thing I love about comedy, man. Sometimes you're writing jokes
and
they work,
dude.
and then sometimes you're writing jokes and they fucking suck.
I was pitching jokes to Bryce. I don't want to say any of the jokes that I use because I want to post the roast, and I'm not going to post any of the other ones. But I was pitching with Bryce because I usually write with Nathan, but I couldn't. And so I was pitching to Bryce, and the one that bombed I thought was going to work really well, and it bombed. And the one that he didn't like, he was like, try and write something different, or just use that one. It's too late. So, and I used it, and it killed the hardest. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Do you have any of those jokes now, like in your stand-up set, where it's like it's not your favorite joke you've written, but it works really well, so you keep telling it?
I'm trying to think if I have anything in my act right now that works. Because I haven't been writing as much. I need to write more.
Yeah.
I've been doing the same 5 minutes for probably 3-4 months now.
Oh, dog.
I know, dude. It's bad.
Let's not do that.
No, dude. I haven't been on top of my game. But I'm trying to think if I do have any jokes like that.
I remember when I was just going by my first name, Dante. I'd always come up on stage and be like, y'all were expecting a black comic. Always got a laugh, but it just felt so fucking tacky.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
I can't think of anything right now. I am just
with that, film is no longer in session. Well, shit, you want to plug anything up?
You follow me on Instagram at Kenny Kowis, Kowis. That's where I mostly post all my comedy stuff. TikTok at No I'm Kenny. I post on there sometimes as well, but nothing else.
You got a website?
No, I need to make a website with all my links.
We'll talk after this.
Do you have a website? Oh, you do have a website, right?
I do.
Sounds good.
$30 for a domain name. That's all it costs.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
And that has been the film session.
Sweet. Sounds good.
I need some music or something. Figure out how I want to fucking.
I'm trying to think if.